Hi everyone, welcome to Creative Stampin' Designs. My name is Karen. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Central New Jersey. And we are going to make a card today. I'm just trying to see, having a little technical difficulties today. Facebook changed something on me and I guess I wasn't expecting it. So, just having little issues. If you're watching, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. Okay, I think I've got it all fairly straight here. Wow, okay. So, I am going to use the inked and tiled stamp set today. I do not have the bundle. It does come with 2 punches. I did not get the punches because I wasn't sure if I would use them or not. So, just using the bundle and, I'm sorry, the stamp set, and I'm using, hang on, let me get them out. They are the Nested Essential dies, and I'm using these 2 for my card today. All right, I'm going to get started. I think I have everything out and ready. Before I get started, I just want to let everybody know that there is a sale coming up on Designer Series paper. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Barbara. Thanks for joining. Starting June, for the whole month of June 1st to June 30th, the Designer Series paper is going to be 15% off. Now, it's just select paper, which to me it looks like most of it. So there's 2, 8, 10, 12, 14 different patterns that are going to be on sale. So if you haven't gotten Designer Series paper yet, now would be a perfect time to get it while it's on sale. They do have the one online exclusive, the Hello Irresistible. That's going to be on sale. And it looks like just about all of them except the color family packs. The in colors, the brights, the neutrals, regals, settles, those are not going to be on sale, but the rest are. So, if you've been waiting to get it, now's a perfect time. All right, so I have a panel of Petal Pink. Oh my lord, I'm sorry. My dog is going a little crazy here. Panel of Petal Pink, that's 8.5 by 5.5. I already scored it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. So I am just going to fold it into, it's just a Z fold. All right, and I do have to cut one thing. Make sure this is all right, because I wanted to show you how I'm doing it. I have a panel, another panel of Petal Pink, which is, just measure 3 inches by 5 1/4, and I scored it at 1 inch. So I'm just going to fold this, and what I'm going to do, I'm taking the largest of these dies, and this is going to be the joy fold, I guess it is. So what I'm going to do, this is going to fit just like this, I think. But what I'm doing is I'm going to push this up so we have the fold. So I'm just going to put a piece of Post-it tape so it doesn't move all over the place as I'm trying to cut. If you've watched me before, you know I try not to cut live because I have issues sometimes. All right, so we're going to just line this up, make sure it's straight here. Use my grid paper. I don't know what I would do without this grid paper. All right, and I'm just going to cut this. I'll be right back. out of the way. And so this is going to be the piece that we're going to put right here. And it's just going to, so this will open up, and then this can open up. So it's going to be just like that. Okay? All right, let's get, I have some, I did pre-cut one. I cut the next size smaller in basic, ooh, put my die on the wrong way, in basic white. So I used the second one, second largest one. And this is what I'm going to do is I didn't trim this ahead of time, but I am going to just give it a little trim. Okay, so we're just going to set that on the side. Let's do this part first. So I have a panel of, I forgot the name of it now, Inked Botanical DSP. And I think so far this has been one of my favorite DSPs from the annual catalog. So we're just going to adhere this down to a Calypso Coral mat. And I really tried to get away from using these colors today. I really do try, but these seem to be my favorite colors, the subtles, and I keep going back to them. Okay, I'm just going to put this right on the back. Actually, can't put this on the back yet. We need to trim this piece. All right, so we're going to just line it up right like that. And I'm just going to use my paper snips to trim it. I was going to trim it on the paper trimmer, but this is not a straight edge, so I'm afraid I won't get it straight. So we're just going to use the paper snips. So now that piece can go on the side. We are going to use a little liquid glue on this because I want this under that. Happy I caught myself. That would not have been good. All right, I'm just gonna I want to make sure I get this centered the best I can. I need to make little marks on my, actually, you know what? There are marks for me up here. Look at that. So the center, yeah, that's not working for me. We'll do it the way I normally do it. I count. Okay. I should know that by heart, but all right, so what we're going to do, we're going to set this right here. Look about centered. And come down a little bit. It's the good part of having liquid glue. Where are we now? Gives you that little bit of wiggle room. Okay. That should be good. Now we're going to get this piece inside. I'm going to put a little more glue on it since it had a little bit of time to dry. Oh, this is not the time to run out of glue. I guess it is. Okay. Bear with me here. Okay. We're just going to adhere this right to the back, just like that. So when this closes, this is how, so you still see this design here. Okay. And I do have 2 panels, I did not adhere them yet, of Basic White and Calypso Coral. They're both the same. All the measurements will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. We're going to take one of the panels, and we are going to find the scrap paper I had. And I'm going to stamp the leaf image on the bottom. I'm going to stamp off twice because I want a real light image. I'm just going to do it again. Like I said, okay. And we're going to close the ink so I don't stick my hand in it. And just set this on the side. And I lost my other stamp. Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, this one here I'm going to use my Stampin' Right markers. I'm going to use the Lost Lagoon, which is in the DSP. And most of you know by now this is my absolute favorite color. Okay, and then I'm going to color the flower with it. The red rubber stamps this works great with. I've tried doing it with the photopolymer stamps, and they really, the ink doesn't cover as well. So I tend to like it better with the photopolymer. So I got that with, and then I'm just going to take the Calypso Coral, and I'm just going to add a little bit of color just coming up from the center of the flowers. Whenever you do something like this, you want to do the dark on top of the light, because otherwise the light marker can pick up the dark color. And just going to give it a huff. A couple of them, sorry. I was talking, it had a couple seconds to dry there. And I'm just going to come up just a little bit. Now the only thing is, when I want to use this again, if I want to stamp this again, I have to re-ink it. And this, I am going to adhere. Here's my to the Calypso Coral mat. And I tend to do things on the side. You know, I'm really hoping I got this in the right spot. I just thought about that. I should have checked beforehand, before I glue it down. Yeah, it's not in the right spot. I wanted it up a little bit. So you get to see me take it apart. I'm putting the sentiment on the flap. If I was putting the sentiment up there, it would be fine. But because I am putting it on the flap, I'm just going to cut another piece real quick. Thought I had a whole bunch of them pieces out here. This piece, it's 2 by 5 1/4. So, right. So this time we're going to go up a little higher. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about my panel in the middle. So do this again, stamp off twice. And stamp off twice again. Do have to give the stamp a little bit of a cleaning because of the because I already had the Calypso coral on it. All right. So you get to see me do this whole thing again. I'm going to put a little ribbon at the bottom to cover the stem. So I do have to go up a little bit. I did forget to get the ribbon out too. Alright, so now we're going to get up. That should be better now. Yes, the flowers are above. Alright. Oops. A little crooked there. Just going to adhere this. To the front. Okay. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, this is not my day. Hang on, I somehow got that messed up a little bit. We're just going to cut another piece here. I did check the measurements beforehand too. I think I have them written down right, and I just wrote them wrong. I'm not stamping this again though. So we're going to throw the Calypso coral piece away, and I can just get it on the right size. I don't want to put the glue down. There we go. I may have to stamp it again. It's all. I'm nearing the I'm going to give up on this card today. Should have had a clue when I was having issues trying to figure out how to get live that it wasn't going to work for me. This is it. There we go, that's better. I didn't give it a chance to dry when I cleaned it, so it had the from the cleaner. It had that on it still. Hi Tara, thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm really messing up a little bit today. All right. It's right this time. There. Much better. Okay. Then on this one, the other panel, this is where I was stamping the sentiment. I'm going to put just a note on the outside. Try to get this straight. It's very hard because this panel isn't straight, so. And then I have the small flower that I'm going to do the same thing as far as with coloring with my marker. Had to look to see what the image was. I think I'm going to do two different ones since I have to clean it anyway. I'm going to do a Calypso Coral and a Petal Pink. Just gonna stamp this like that. Give it a quick cleaning. Just missed a little spot right there. All right. It'll darken up a little bit. And we are going to put this right on the little flap. And we're going to line this up right with the edge, the way I had cut it. Do the inside and we'll be done. I am really sorry about the mess up here today. That is not supposed to happen. I'm going to try to get this straight again. And I'm just going to put the flower image, the small flower image on the bottom. And this one with the petal pink. Okay, that's right. Figured before I get it in there, forgot to pull my ribbon out. I have, it's the petal pink 1/4 inch ribbon, and we're just going to put a bow right on the bottom at the base of the flower. Jeez, I actually got my bow to tie. Maybe I need to be under pressure more often. Usually it takes me a couple tries with the bow. I am going to put embellishments on this, but I forgot to take them out, so I will put them on after I'm done here. We're just going to adhere this right here. Let's make sure it's in the right spot down below here. Oops. There we go. All right. Quick envelope, and I'll be done with this card. Don't forget to start getting your shopping lists together if there's any of the DSP you want. I have a feeling I'm going to be buying another pack of this one. This was, like I said, this is I think my favorite pack. I don't have all the DSPs. I'd gotten them in for my shares, and all of it went, and I haven't had a chance to restock yet. Which now I'm kind of happy I didn't, because if you're a demonstrator, you not only get the 15%, but then we also get the other discount, our regular discount. And I already stamped the flower on the front before. Okay. Sorry about that, everything that happened today. All the measurements, everything correct measurements, will be on my blog on Friday, creativestampindesigns.com. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be happy to help you. Otherwise, I will plan on going live next Wednesday. I hope you all have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. If you have any plans, we're supposed to be having a picnic. Hopefully the weather will hold out for us. All right, have a great weekend, everybody, and a great rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.